guess what? It's called White Privilege, Essential Readings on the Other Side of Racism. And what he says he has an essay, membership has its privileges, thoughts on acknowledging and challenging whiteness. And in the essay, he says, when we hear about things like racial profiling, we think of it in terms of what people of color go through, never contemplating what it means for whites and what we don't have to put up with. We might know about the book, The Bell Curve denigrates the intellect of blacks, but we ignore the fact that in so doing, it elevates the same in whites, much to our advantage in the job market and schools, where those in authority will likely view us as more competent than persons of color. That which keeps people of color off balance in a racist society is that which whites in control, a truism that must be discussed if whites are to understand our responsibility to work for change. Each thing which they have to contend as they navigate the waters of American life is one less thing whites have to sweat. And that makes everything easier, from finding jobs to getting loans to attending college. He's touching on the ignorance, yep. Right? He's touching on the ignorance, the lack of empathy, and at the same time how it elevates whites in general. And we're talking about white privilege. We're not talking about anything about to do with money or wealth, right? We're talking because that ignorance is a form of wealth. It is, right? You get me? No, it's a form of wealth. Right. It's a bubble, right, where these people in the comments are unable to feel what those kids are feeling, what those students are feeling, what that black girl sitting in the back was feeling.
No, absolutely.